Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back working on the Commander today. I think she looks good with these wheels. Liking it. So I started pulling off the back cover. I want to get these back seats out, start taking apart the interior to clean it. Had to pull off the cover and now taking out this inner piece here. Is there another one? There's probably one under here. Oh, no, that's the drop. That's the drop, the spare tire. Let's see. Nope, this is coming out now. Oh boy. Got some goodies in here. Gonna steam clean these. I got this steam cleaner the other day. Looks very similar to a Harbor Freight one other than the shape of that. So probably the same Chinese factory. $5 cheaper, so we'll see how that works. Ooh, I got a fortune. Your life will be happy and peaceful. Now we're talking. Is this a temporary tattoo? Oh, it is a temporary tattoo. Should I put that on the eel? That's pretty gross. All right, let's see what we have in here. Looks like we got these big old honkers here. 18s. See how tight they are. All right. Not bad. Okay. What is this? Do we know what this is? There's another one back there hiding behind all the dirt and grime. All right, that one was ridiculous. I had to get the impact with some extensions and go through there. I feel like it was holding the whole car together. It's starting to look kind of redneck over here. Seats are out. Not too bad. I think these will clean up a little better than the other ones. And here we go, nothing good. Found a nail, a Lego tire. Not enough money in here to recoup my costs though. Let's see if we can get the second row out. My guess is there's something back here. There's a bolt. There's a couple more. I gotta tell you, this is my favorite old screwdriver. I've had this forever. Probably the cheapest tool kit ever it came with. I use it to pry and get bolts aligned for cross members and lower control arms. Use it to pry stuff, use it to poke stuff. And now it should be a latch for this Jeep seat. There we go. Wow, was that fun? Not. So I had to pry the latches up on this side and pry the latch on that side. I used the air hammer to kind of jiggle it free. This guy was getting stuck. This guy would come loose, this guy would, and then this guy got loose, this guy got stuck. Ooh. I don't know what was going on there, but it's apart now. Ooh, soy sauce. M&Ms. So I wonder why none of this stuff works in here. Crazy, 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 crazy. But look what I found. One of the things for the back door, for the back seat switch handle thing. Seats are out. This is gonna be real fun to vacuum up in here. Found something else interesting. Under the front passenger seat, looks like somebody's been in here wiring stuff. Oh, a lot easier. 15s, they've been out. They got red Loctite on and they've been out. Oh, can I even take it out with the seatbelt? Yeah, we gotta take the seatbelt off too. Okay. And we got that E-Torx bit. Mercedes revealing their ugly rear and their ugly head. Why is that wet? Water? Wow, I couldn't have the back have been like that. I knew I had one of these laying around. Let's see if we get the right size. Yeah, that ain't it. How tight is this gonna be? Oh, not tight at all. Wind's picking up. It's supposed to be warmer in the next few days, so hopefully that's what's coming in. Well, that was easier than I thought. These clips came off pretty quick. Got another collection of coins and pens. I think I want to take all this out too. I want to get new vents back here, but don't know if they just come out. I mean, we've come this far. Should probably do a driver's seat too. Not too bad. I should have put the seat back so it's more even with the seat rails. A little bit easier to get out, but I got it out. Anything good? French fries, brownies, coins. So you may be wondering, Tim, what are you going to sit on now that all the seats are out? I was wondering the same thing too, but I think I found a... Tell me what you think. Yeah? Will it work? Maybe? With the wind picking up and this taking longer than I expected, I'm gonna call it a day. Also did transmission fluid on the Acadia today too. I picked up some of this silver chrome looking paint. We'll see how that works. Just got these cleaned up with a little spray away. Not gonna go nuts on them, and I'm not gonna sand them just because there's no way I'm getting in those lines. And I don't want to use a primer because this really is pretty shallow and I don't want to mess up the embossing there. So hopefully this will stick. And if not, it's a 20-year-old beat up Commander, so we're not looking for total perfection here. Well, that's one quick light coat, but let's let it flash off and we'll do another coat. All right, beefed it up a little bit. Let's see how that turns out. Got those new caps in. I think they look pretty good. I mean, not as good as the rest of the thing. All right, today's the day. I'm gonna start cleaning the Commander seats. Maybe that's the original color. I'm not even gonna ask what all these stains are. Gonna hope it's coffee. Gonna hope it's tea. Gonna hope it's soda. Gonna hope it's McDonald's. Pretty rough. Got the Bissel green machine. Thing's all right. It's meant for more spot cleaning, but at least I'll get some hot water and soap. I've got some hot water and soap in here too that I'm gonna pre-treat with. And then I got my shop vac. Beautiful day, but it's a little windy. You know, what else is new? So probably gonna roll to some time lapses, but hopefully there'll be some transformation by the end of this video. Let your soul glow. Gonna need to come back in here, throw brown in there. Probably in the side here too. And I gotta do that shoulder. It's the next day. Got one pass done on all the seats, and you can tell they're a little cleaner, but just more dirt and stains just wicked up out of the seats, out of the foam. So we're gonna try another pass. And the Bissel Little Green seemed to work real well for one pass. I mean, that vacuum definitely is stronger. You know, not ideal, but a little better. I also got the mechanism fixed on this seat. I had to rehook up a couple of cables that were loose, and then there's a mechanism in here. It's got a bunch of cams, and one of the cam loops was broken, so I hacked it with a screw, and it works now. I don't know how long it'll work, but it'll work. So I literally thought these seats were brown, but you can see they're gray. And there's some staining left. My wife wants to do another pass and try and get some of these stains out in there. But they look amazing compared to how they used to look. Like, that's gray. A little disappointed. Yeah, there's definitely some crusty spots in here. But I got the old wood burner out. I'm gonna see if I can just melt a little bit of this together. Not too hopeful, but just want to see how quickly it goes through the plastic before I start melting on these guys. Last time I used this, I was stippling that Glock. That was what, 9 years ago? No way. And try and put some stitches across and see if that seems to be working. Just don't want to go too deep. Yeah, that's holding. I mean, it's not perfect, but good enough for the backside of the seat, I think. I mean, it'll do for now. Better than it was. Well, I'm glad I took the driver door apart because those silly screws in the front. Looks like the plastic welds have all popped out here on this handle. So I'm gonna figure out how to get those back on, and then this door handle too, the plastic welds. Gonna maybe pull plastic off the other Jeep and use that and see if we can't. What are they? They really put a screw everywhere in this thing. Sheesh. Well, I think my first time officially plastic welding with a piece of grill from the Grand Cherokee. Still smoking over here, but I use that flat wide tip. And then I would just melt off a piece of this, like a little piece of butter, and just start melting it all together in the seams. And so far, I mean, let's see. Okay, better now than later. So we didn't get adhesion on those, but you can see that there. All right, okay. Well, I learned. Well, I think part of the problem is maybe it's different plastic types. They didn't want to, you know, this felt a little more rubbery maybe. The grill did. So I just melted them back to give it a little coverage, and then just put screws in from the inside. So at least now see them, that seemed to hold for now. And then for the door handle, I just smudged the plastic around to give it a little bit better. And we'll see if that holds. And looking at the other one, I can't even move it in this little piece of plastic. So it's definitely not worth the risk trying to hammer that out. Okay, I'm gonna call this a win for now. Got everything welded in there. Just used the pieces that were broken from the gray door. Rear door is back in, gotta clean it up. She works. Definitely looks a little fancier. I don't know what's going on with this like fake diamond plate Jeep. She works. Not gonna yank on her, but she opens. Aristocracy, plebeian. Driver door is back together too. I got these little scars here from when I just filled in the holes. Somebody had fun with some screws. Not perfect, never gonna match that texture anyway, but a good first try on this guy. We're gonna clean this door up. I got a new window switch coming. I'm gonna blame the window switch because that was what was the problem on the WJ back there. Let's see what's underneath this. I mean, I like the black. It's kind of nice. It's probably just a plain gross steering wheel. Oh yeah. It's like grimy in there. Oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it definitely looks plain. You know, maybe I would rock a steering wheel cover. Usually I'm against these because they like slip around, but all right. Definitely. Well, maybe not. Let's get this party started. So my plan of attack is I'm going to vacuum everything, and then I'm going to wipe down all the plastics. That way anything that drips goes in the carpet, and it won't mess up fresh work. And then I'm going to come back and shampoo this beast. Yeesh. This is a project and a half. I mean, it's already feeling like a different car. Just vacuuming up years and years of junk. Ooh, that's $1. Another Montana
at this. This is a little nicer.
It actually smells good in here today. After I wiped everything down with spray away, I came back and did the Armor All detailer, and just has a nice little scent. So hopefully, to get these carpets clean, it'll be a lot even better. Back together. Sure, we'll have a bunch of codes from this. These need to be vacuumed too. And if this is any indicator, the carpet should be gray and not brown. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. It's still a little damp, so that'll affect the color, but I went over this side twice. Still some little stains, but I don't know that I'm gonna stress about getting them all out. You can see I stopped here, so you can see there's definitely a little bit, maybe not so much in camera, but there's definitely a difference between here and here. Let's do this side. What about this is it also pulls the dog hair up off the carpet. All right, still a little bit there, not bad. Slight brown tinge in a couple areas, but miles better than what it was. I mean, definitely could want to make perfect, come back and get it, but I think it's a lot better. You know, as my friend Trey used to say, is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't know if you can see over here, but it looks like someone vomited on the seatbelt. So that's going to need some steam clean a little bit.
Oh, I gotta get that washer again.
Well, it's really hard to tell in here, especially the light, but it looks a lot better. And if you just compare over there to over here, yeah, it looks worse on with this light, but it looks good, I think. Never mind that, whatever that is. I'd say good enough for a Commander with 200,000 miles on it. Get a little before. I'd say it's miles better, pun intended. It's wet, but here's it before. All right, this side done. Is what it is. I'm hoping we get a little bit of difference here. I'd say that's a lot better. Well, to me, that looks a million times better. You let me know what you think. Hope I can do a little before and after. See if we can get steam on here. Still need to like scrub them, but steam is fantastic. Just came right off. I love these old Chrysler dashes. You got storage everywhere. Beautiful sky. This is just some of it. The shop vac did a lot of work, but that's disgusting. Chocolate milk, coffee, and I don't know what else. That's gross. But it's not in the Jeep. Well, I fired the parts cannon and it came with a toothpick. I don't like how the switches actually look different. That lock unlock. So what I may do, let's test it first and maybe we'll order a different one. Never mind this. We'll fix that later. All right, moment of truth. Driver works. Auto down, auto up. Let's see. Uh-oh. Didn't fix it. All right, well, maybe it's just wiring. So, in typical Jeep fashion, it looks like it's the wiring for that rear window. Did a little more plastic welding on this driver's seat panel to get that on there. Looks like it's missing something down here too. Put the replacement switch in. I got the junkyard. So I found the other part, so I'm gonna take this back off, and I only hooked up the harness and fix it. Looks like we got a crack there too. Back together. Got this one for the back seat. Try and get that back on. And this one for, looks like the front seat, maybe? Eh, it might be back seat. This one should hold. This, it's together, but I don't know that it's like missing height. Wiring fixed. This guy is broken too. All right, all good. Before. After. So not totally perfect, but it is definitely livable in here now. You know, a couple little things I need to clean up. Got to do the headliner, a couple spots. But I think she's good to go as far as interior detail. So if you liked the video, thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below. Love to get your feedback and hear what you're doing on your projects. But until next time, may God bless you and keep standing up for what's right.